Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to Hoot Holler. I'm Cheyenne.
I'm Bridget.
Today's episode, we're diving into how we think, how we stalk, how we communicate, and why men think about the Roman Empire more than their own birthdays. But before we get into it, let's start with the drink of the day.
Today's drink of the day is going to be the Roman espresso. It is a renamed espresso martini. Strong like a man, bold like a woman. There is Bailey's in it though, which is why it's a little lighter. To add that extra sweetness and a vintage style whiskey glass, Roman Empire.
This one's yours, I think.
Is it?
Is your lip mark on it? There you go.
That one's mine?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my lip.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo.
It's strong.
Oh, that's strong.
But espresso martinis are strong.
Holy shit. That's really good though.
It is really good. I like it with the Bailey's though, because it does kind of make it less strong.
Yeah, like you can actually taste the espresso in it though.
We're going to be wired after this.
Woo! We're going to start talking faster and faster throughout the episode.
It's going to go from like an hour episode to 15 minutes. We're going to be like, this was so good.
This was such a good episode. Okay. All right, so be honest. How many of you have checked who've viewed your Instagram story within the last 3 minutes? Do you do that if you post something?
I check to see who hearts it. I don't. It's too exhausting to look through the whole scroll.
Yeah, I don't really
see
do
who
that.
hearts it. If I see some like when little hearts pop up or thumbs ups or whatever they are.
Yeah, I'll usually
like,
get like a
look at
notification like, oh, so and so hearted it, but I won't really go look.
Yeah, seems like a lot.
Every now and then I will, but not that often. Yeah.
Actually, I have before because Marco has asked me, "Hey, did so and so see?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then we'll look.
So see, I feel like Marco would be more nosy about that.
He loves the gossip.
Yeah, he does. I can
it.
tell. Good
it's
Lord.
Like Cuban in him. That's chisme. He's all about it.
All right. Do men have an internal monologue like women do?
I feel like they do, but ever since I learned about the Roman Empire bullshit, I'm like, that's 100% what goes on in Marco's head. He's always plotting and scheming success, and I'm over here like, what am I going to wear tomorrow? Are Cheyenne and I having a girls' night or not?
So let's start with what is an internal monologue. So a short way to describe it would be like your internal voice. So like me, I feel like I have a full little world going on in here. I have like 500.
It's a whole TV series.
Yeah, everything, and I can like picture everything very detailed. I can like say I think of you in my head. I can picture you exactly.
I hope so.
But like Christian, he can't do that.
Really?
So he rarely has an internal monologue, and which is crazy because like he's a fucking genius, but he's very like, I'm like, can you see me? Can you picture me in your head? And he's like, if I picture you, like it's not like a crystal clear image, it's like really blurry. Like he can't visualize anything in his head, and he doesn't talk to himself inside his head either.
I feel like Marco
I'm like,
pictures everything
silence.
Perfectly in his head.
That's weird. That's just silence? That's weird.
Have you ever seen Inside Out with the emotions and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like Marco has like an emotion that's just chill. And everything is just so calm for him. Like, why are you upset? Why are you overworked? What's going on with you? It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And it's just chill and anger in his head, I think.
Yeah.
Is really how that works for him.
Yeah.
But I feel like his internal monologue all the time is just, what can we do to do better? And then it's, everything's fine. And then it's, the kids are driving me up a fucking wall.
Yeah.
But then he pictures everything perfectly in his head too.
Yeah. Huh. Well, according to Psychology Today, about 30 to 50% of people regularly think to themselves in internal monologues. There's different ways and theories for those who don't have internal monologues, such as visual imagery.
Isn't that crazy that people can't talk in their head?
Yeah, that's like, I don't think Christian can. So his will just be like I think, images, but they're not clear images.
So he can't think in his head. He can't close his mouth and think words in his head. Did you ask him that?
He doesn't very often, no.
Oh,
He said
that's
it,
so
he doesn't
wild
do
to
that.
me.
I know. And I also read that ADHD has a very strong connection to internal monologue.
Oh, this makes sense.
This makes a lot of sense,
This is all adding
especially with
up.
me because I'm so like very
We should be
ADHD.
doctors.
Doctors do have a lot of ADHD.
Do they? You think?
Yes, I know one in particular.
That's so bad, though. I do have a fun story for it though.
Okay.
Okay. So a woman posts that she asked her boyfriend what he thinks about in his head in the shower.
Mhm.
He said, "Nothing. I just stand there." And she picked, this is literally, when I saw this story, I was like, this is Marco and I. Like, what are you thinking of? Nothing. What are you thinking of? But she panicked and asked follow-up questions. What do you mean nothing? He clarified, sometimes I count tiles, sometimes I just exist. She said her mind replays conversations, plans arguments, imagines alternate timelines, and narrates her life like a movie. I do that a lot.
Do you?
I do.
I can see that from you.
And then comments were split between women saying, "This would terrify me," and men saying, "This is the dream."
That's funny.
Like,
That's
I
so
feel like
interesting.
that's my life. What are you thinking of? Nothing. Should I be thinking of something?
Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, I just always I would describe my internal monologue as tabs. So it's like
you do give me that organization.
Open tabs. Like, okay, then I have to do this, and then I have to do this. Oh, and then I have to make sure I go do this after. I used to narrate in my head like future conversations or worry about certain things. But now I notice if I shut that off, I don't stress as much when it comes to like confrontation or.
Oh, I'm awful with confrontation. I'm gonna go with it. I panic.
I used to be really, really bad, especially like growing up in my childhood. Confrontation was very hard for me. And now, like, I've worked really hard to overcome that. And now I feel like sometimes it's a little too confrontational. So if I have an issue, I just say it right away. And I'll just say what I'm feeling, which sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's one of those moments where I'm like, Shine, just keep your fucking mouth shut.
I also think it's better to be honest than it is to
like just fake it.
Yeah, just pretend you like or don't like what, or you just like constantly agree with someone and not be your own person. Like, it's better to be like, no, Bridget,
no,
I don't like
agree.
that, than be like, such a great love that for you.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good to have your own opinion on things, for sure.
And to be able to voice it too. I feel like I do have a hard time voicing my opinion, but not around people I'm comfortable about. I feel like that's a lot easier for me. But yeah, I do have to pep talk myself in the mirror when like I'm gonna get in a fight. Like, I had to do that a lot with this one chick that I worked with in one of my old jobs, and I was just like, "Ooh, what am I gonna say to her today? Like, if this gets brought up, what am I gonna do? Because I got to be ready for it." Like, oh,
that's
you
good.
Look so
like to have
mean
good
right
comebacks.
Now. This
yeah. That's good. What do men think about during alone time? I mean, that kind of your story kind of answered that question. Counting tiles.
Counting tiles.
Yeah, and women definitely overthink a lot more than men do. But I think it also depends on the person, because I was reading some comments off Reddit, and the guys were saying it just depends on the guy himself. Like, some were saying like he's always been an overthinker, and then others were like, no, I just focus on like what's going on in the moment and then move on.
I do know a guy, and good looking dude too, like nothing to be insecure about, fit, everything, right? So insecure, so shy, such an overthinker, like, and to me it's like mind-boggling, because you feel like, I don't know, this could be sexist, but like, as a dude, like, if you not only look good but you're confident, that's what's attractive, right? Then if you're shy and insecure, it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Maybe he has a small Are you okay?
I'm great. I'm a little concussed, a little woozy, but we'll be okay.
Did you get extensions again?
No, that's
No?
my hair.
They're so long.
That's my tweaker hair.
Oh, it's so long though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Thanks.
What are you
I
taking?
washed it.
Give me everything.
Huh?
I need
I haven't taken anything yet, but I'll keep you posted when I do.
Okay. Okay.
Back to topic.
What percentage of your day is just no thoughts, empty head? Do you
Maybe
have
1%.
that moment? Literally, I don't.
I'm always thinking.
I feel like I'm always thinking too. I will try to maybe make 1 minute of just like
peace and zen.
Yeah, so like when I go in the sauna, I will try to just at least take a minute and just clear my thoughts. But it doesn't get much longer than a minute.
Because if it's not about me, it's about the kids. And if it's not about the kids, it's what am I doing for the dogs? And then the house. And then what can I do for my husband, or what does he need? Maybe errands that need to be ran. Like constant planning in my head. You said yours is like tabs open on a computer.
Yeah.
Mine is like so chaotic. It's like TV episodes, but for like Real Housewives, you know, it's like pure chaos all the time. That's mine. Like, and then it's
do you picture like images though? So like for example, if I'm reading a book, I said this on one of the Patreon episodes that I said a movie, because when I'm reading books, I visualize them so much, I think it's a movie. So I play it in my head as I'm reading it, and I will get confused on if it's actually a book or a movie because it's in my head playing.
Yes, I am very visual, especially when it comes to books and stuff too. I do create it as a video in my head or a movie, and then I get bummed out because I'm like, damn, this would be such a good show. This would be such a good movie to make. But yeah, same way. That's why I do love authors who are great world builders, because it adds that extra visual context and stuff, and you're just like, so yeah, I am very visual with everything. Like when I think about having to go to a store, I legit picture the store in my head. And I don't have to do that.
In my head, I just thought Target, about Albertsons.
It's like an inspo board. Ding, 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 like all these different things.
Yeah.
Click and clear.
That's so funny. Should we get into the Roman Empire?
Should we?
Okay, first though, we need answers. How often do men actually think about the Roman Empire?
Please respond.
Please respond. So we did actually do a poll, and I don't know if you saw this, but in 2023 there was a TikTok trend that went viral.
I learned about this.
Yes. And you would ask your significant other, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? And so many of them, this was something I never knew until I asked Christian, and then Christian was like, all the time. Like, as if I'm the dumb one. Like, what do you mean all the time? And I'm like, what? All the time?
And he'd be like, what's the Roman Empire?
So, yeah, for those of you who don't know or not too familiar, it was a massive ancient superpower known for conquering land, engineering, amazing infrastructure, and shaping modern law, government, language, and culture. So it was constantly about war, like wars, gladiators, and that's how they protected the empire. So that's pretty much what Christian thinks about all the time, is because I'm like, what about the Roman Empire do you think about? And he's like being a gladiator and fucking shit up and war. And I'm like,
he just wants to wear the tiny outfit, let's be honest.
He just wants to wear the tiny outfit,
just the tiny little outfit
with Marco and fight.
Just one little leather flap and a good old steel sword. No armor. Fuck the armor.
So our Instagram poll, the poll asked, we did internal monologue one and Roman Empire. So for the internal monologue, 88% said yes for men, which was actually surprising to me. The other 12 was no. And then for the Roman Empire, it was pretty 50-50. So it was like 30% very often, 20% so, like every so often, and then the other half was not at all. What the fuck?
So what's the Roman Empire?
Yeah.
That's funny. I have a little, so I'm assuming that this is the girl who originally did it, but it says a woman asked her boyfriend how often he thinks about the Roman Empire, just like jokingly.
Yeah.
And he said a couple times a week. And legit, as she's laughing about it, he pulls up YouTube videos, maps, explained battle strategies, infrastructures, and why Rome fell. And she said, I don't know this man. I didn't know this man had passions.
It's so funny that men do that. Like that interests them, but I guess they were born to do this kind of shit.
I guess so. And it's so funny to me because you think like we tell them, oh, they don't understand us or they don't know what we're thinking, but really we're just being emotional. And then they're like, no, you really don't understand us. And no, we don't, because like
We
you're
don't.
plotting infrastructures and an empire, and I'm over here like, are you not sad that my shoe also got eaten by the dog? Like, are we not on the same page?
I feel like my brain is definitely a little bit of both, which you probably know that about me,
Yeah, I
where
could see that.
I'm not too, I don't even know what you would call it. I'm not too girly, but I'm not too masculine. I wouldn't say I'm like masculine, but I think maybe a little differently than you do, at least. Like, so sometimes I don't think about this all the time, but I can understand and relate as to why they would think about that because it would be kind of cool. Like I would, that'd be cool to be a gladiator.
I mean,
I would,
I'm just trying to be like the main gladiator's wife in the chair.
Carmen Electra
Sure, yeah, her.
in the movie Gladiator,
Oh, yeah.
and then we are spotted.
Okay, well, I was thinking the movie 300.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Gladiator and 300. Sorry, is 300 the one with Carmen Electra?
no, that's not Carmen Electra, is it? Is it? Should I Google?
Yeah, she's gonna be so mad if she watches this.
I'm so sorry, Carmen.
I'm pretty sure it is. As a wife, please hold.
No, the wife is Lena Headey.
Is Carmen Electra in Scary Movie when they? Maybe that's it. Yes. Okay, it's the Scary Movie where they reenact 300, and Carmen Electra is the wife in it.
Okay, yeah, she's definitely not in it.
But did you confirm that it's Scary Movie?
Yes, let's confirm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Scary Movie.
I love her. That is funny. One of them's in like a wheelchair, and then they kick them into the big hole. So funny.
I did not watch all of those. I think I've seen like the first two, maybe three.
They're
and
so
then I tapped
funny.
out after that.
Okay, well, we got that cleared up. So that's good. And Marco doesn't think about it very often, right?
The Roman Empire?
Yeah.
He thinks about, I don't think he understood the joke. Like, I don't think he knew that that whole thing was happening.
Okay.
But when it was explained to him, he was like, oh, yeah, I think about war and infrastructure and all that stuff and all the time. So and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Because he 100% does.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll ask him, he'll be like, yeah, I can't believe that happened. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, how the fuck did you not know this was going on in the world? I'm like,
there are certain things that happen in the world though that I choose not to let myself know. And I know I should be aware of what's going on, but also like if I watch too much of it or even hear like a bad story, I don't want to leave the house.
Yeah.
Like it just freaks me out. So
I get really sad though. Like,
yeah.
Very, very sad for people. It makes me depressed. And then I'm like, ugh, not that I want to be ignorant to things. Just don't want to be sad about things I really can't do anything about.
Yeah. Some quick facts about the Roman Empire is Roman soldiers were called legionaries. I wonder if Christian knew that. I'm gonna have to quiz him later.
A little Quizlet.
Did you know Roman soldiers were called legionaries? They fought in highly organized armies known as legions. And all the gladiator fights that they would do, they weren't like you see in the movies. They were fight to the death, but that's not how it was in movies. Like they didn't fight to the death. They were just fighting to like protect their empire, but it wouldn't always lead to death, which is interesting because I figured it would.
Kinder than they seem.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, goodiators.
Goodiators.
Love that.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to talk about we did another poll on social media for
the brain differences.
Brain differences, and yeah, you want to start with that?
Okay, I have a story and then I have some fun little things for it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's very much is noticing digital behavior, intuition, or self-sabotage. So a woman posted that a guy she'd been talking to watched every single one of her stories for months, then suddenly stopped. No unfollow, still liked posts, just no stories. She asked if she was insane for noticing. Comment said, "Welcome to modern dating."
Hmm.
That's what someone told her. How's
I
that dating? Doesn't seem dating referencing at all. But I do feel like that's a great way to show the brain difference. Like I feel like men don't even notice who likes their shit or
no,
don't
they
even
don't.
care.
They don't care at all.
They're like, "Oh, this is a great video." Like Marco sends videos back and forth, like the dumbest fucking videos I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth to his buddies.
Mm-hmm.
They don't heart him. They don't like him. I heart every single video he sends me.
But he probably doesn't even notice that you do that.
No,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't. And he was like, "Oh, did you see that video?" I was like, "Yeah, I liked it." He's like, "Oh, I didn't know." But I feel like that's typical for a girl to be like, he's watched all of them and he's stopped watching them. What does that mean?
When the guy probably doesn't even realize that he's watched all of them. He's probably just like going, taking a shit and
his
scrolling.
algorithm probably put her at like the end, and he doesn't want to go through all of them anymore.
He's not going to go search her because that's not what he's thinking about.
So she's overthinking that for sure.
Yeah, I think she's overthinking that.
It's called digital body language.
Oh,
which I thought was so cute.
Language. Okay, I've never heard of that one. That's funny.
It is funny. I like that.
We skipped one part. How often do men think about sex every day? Both our husbands said at least 10.
Yeah, I can breathe the wrong way.
How often do you think about sex a day?
If we haven't had sex yet during the day, then probably all day until we have sex.
Mm-hmm.
But after we've had sex, like it's clear body and mind.
Yeah, it does help clear your mind. But then I'll think about it after that too, because then I'm like, then I can replay it in my head and I'm like, oh.
Yes. And then if we do it early in the morning, it's very much something I want to do later at night too, because then when I start cuddling with the guy, I'm like, oh, you feel so good. So nice.
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
I would say also depends on like if I'm crampy or near my period, then I don't think about it as much. But if I'm not on my period, then it's pretty often throughout the day.
I am an animal. I don't know what it is.
Sometimes I am.
It gets the body going.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah, it's if I'm
not
crampy though, it's a different story.
Either, though, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't have that on here. So.
According to the Reddit Ask Men topic on what men think about most of the time, and if they have shit on their mind like we do, I notice a lot of them said mostly like what they're doing in that moment or like work, financials, sex. That was like a lot of it. Like work, family, politics, home projects, sex, problem solving, sex, preparing for the zombie apocalypse, food, sex.
Did Marco write that?
No.
I'm kidding.
He did not.
It sounds so much like him.
I mean, I definitely think about the zombie apocalypse. Okay, I would say a
lot. I think about a zombie apocalypse all the time.
My Roman Empire zombie apocalypse.
Agreed.
I think about that every day.
Agreed.
Every day.
100%.
Oh my God, we're just like them.
We have a zombie empire.
When I see a person outside and if they have like a limp or if they're walking slow, I'm like,
they're not going to make it.
That's a zombie. Oh, I just think they're a zombie.
Oh, I think they're going to die. I also think I'm going to die too because my kids are slow as hell. We can't get out of the house to save our fucking lives on time.
Are the one thing I am terrified of. If the Purge, something like that, I'll freaking fight to the death.
I have thought about zombies, the Purge if that happened. Like, what do we do?
Zombies? Oh no. I'm like, just kill me. That's the one thing I don't think I could do. They terrify me.
Like the Gen Z zombies? Is that what the movie's called?
World War Z.
World War Z.
Terrifying. They're no one's gonna survive
they
that.
They sprint.
They're so fucking fast.
They climb over the wall from the ocean.
Yeah.
Hell no. I'd be like, take me now, Jesus.
I would just like yeet myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Done.
Before one could even smell me.
Oh, now I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could see something like that happening. Or the Purge, though.
I could see the Purge happening, too.
Yeah.
Scary, but happening. We need to, like, board up our... Don't come kill me.
No, I would say I'm going to come to your house and be like, can we use your weapons?
Yeah, okay, that works.
We'll make a bunker for the kids. Mm-hmm. No, that would be so fun. We'd have cute outfits.
We could have cute Purge outfits. That'd be so fun.
Put a little fake blood on us first before we go
Don't
out.
come fuck with us.
Yeah.
We already started.
Yeah. And they're like, I'm pretty sure that's fake blood.
Meanwhile, we hear like a leaf blowing outside. We're gonna die. The dogs bark. Shh.
Marco and Christian are like, shut the fuck up.
We're all gonna die. Oh my goodness.
Our kids, though, we'd have to just give them a melatonin and say, take a nap, please. Do not make a peep.
Just drug them.
Yeah, because with how often our kids fight, oh my gosh. Our kids would just be going at it all the time.
They would purge themselves.
They would purge, yeah.
We'd be like, okay, over there. We'll have to have like dog crates and lock them in it.
Yeah.
We've got 5 more hours, behave.
No, I'm totally coming to your house if shit goes down.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's a really far commute, but I think I can make it.
Yeah, I mean, try not to get like caught up with the murderers outside before you get there.
Zip line from our windows.
The best idea ever. Or just get a ladder. We have the long ladder and just window to window and then pull it through.
Oh my gosh, zip line would be more fun though.
In case someone does break into the house, we can get back into your house for safety.
Good idea. We need to have a meeting tonight with our
We need to have a purge conference. We need purge plans.
Purge plans.
Apocalypse plans.
Yeah.
Then we can get into the Roman
Don't
Empire.
worry about me in the apocalypse plans. Just end me and then you guys will be fine.
I'm going to be like this and Kristen's going to be like, what are you doing, Bridget? I'm like, she said to do it. I'm just going to like shoot you in your arm and run. I'm sorry, I'm going to do it. You're going to be like, you bitch.
Just slowly bleed out.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, that was a little off topic. That was really
very
fun.
off topic.
Okay, are we still on social media brain differences?
Yes.
Okay. Screenshot. Oh wait, no. Let's go to. We already know if men view their stories. Nope. Do men notice when women don't watch their stories anymore? Nope. Do men stalk women? So I do feel like men will like go through a girl's like profile and just like scroll all the way back.
I feel like guys stalk for sure.
Yeah, I think they do.
I just think they act too cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're into crocheting. I had no idea, but really, he watched every one of your crocheting videos.
Mm-hmm.
He saw them.
Mm-hmm.
I recently went to show. Was it you? A picture of one of my old friends, and it was a guy. Maybe it was my sister I was showing. I was seeing if he had any baby pictures posted of his kid. And he doesn't.
I don't think it was me.
But I accidentally. It was like a year ago. I was talking about like,
that's literally one of the main like gifts that we'll say when you're like trying to be discreet about scrolling on their profile and you accidentally like a photo from like 5 years ago.
You know it was you and it was not intentional. I was showing my sister your kid that's not posted.
Oh,
so
that's so
funny. You know who you are. But I have a story. It says men don't stalk, they observe, which I feel like that's a typical man thing to say.
That is stalking. Observing?
Strongly observing.
Yeah.
A man admitted he scrolled 4 years back into a girl's Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Zoomed in on photos, checked tagged pictures, but never liked anything. He insisted this wasn't stalking because he never interacted. Women in comments were like,
you don't interact when you stalk.
Sir. Yes, if no one knows you did it, does it still count though?
Like well, that's literally the definition of stalking. Because no one knows.
No one knows you did it. So
yeah.
Yes, it does count.
Yeah. What? He's just trying to like justify himself.
100%. Men define stalking differently. That's just how they are.
Mm-hmm. But
I'm not going to admit I stalked you, but
we'll check their location one time and they're like, oh my god, are you stalking me?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Here goes my dogs again. It's fun.
I also have one for viewing order theory, which I didn't know was a thing.
I don't even know what that is, so continue.
You said something about viewing things or
stories?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
What did I say? Just remind me.
I don't remember. It was something about viewing stuff. Something made me think. I was like, oh, I have this viewing order one.
I mean, I brought up how men don't check who views their story.
Okay, maybe that's what you said.
Yeah.
This one is a woman explained how she tracks viewing order and notices when someone moves up or down. Men responded in disbelief. That's a thing. She said, we don't like it either. We just know. What does that mean, though?
Does that mean like
with the stories, if you don't view them as often, they go to the back of the line?
I don't know.
I do feel like I always have like the same people on the front, but I do always view like your story and their stories and stuff. So like, is that why it's always there? Because Instagram's like, you like hers, you watch hers, so we're gonna keep putting her at the front of the line. But you haven't watched John Smith in over a year, so John Smith's at the end of the line.
I'm gonna pay attention to that now. At first, I thought it meant like you can see who viewed your profile.
Can you see who views your profile?
I don't know about Instagram, but I know TikTok, yeah. Yeah, TikTok you can, but Instagram, no, I don't think you can.
Is that just because it says views, so you can see who viewed it?
No, like, I can't show you my phone, but if you like go on our TikTok page, there's little like footprints at the top, and if you click on it, it shows who viewed your profile.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why can't we just all be real like that? Instagram's like, no, I'm not trying to cause problems.
Yeah, no, for real though.
Oh, goodness.
That's really funny. Okay, let's do beauty and appearance psychology. Okay, so for women, we notice freaking everything, but do men notice hair color changes? So like if you go get your hair done or your nails done, does Marco notice?
Yes.
He does. That's good.
It's kind of annoying sometimes though, especially when it comes to clothing. He notices too. Every time I wear something new and I'm like,
yeah, you're like, God damn it.
I've had this in the back of my closet.
Forever.
He's like, when'd you get those? Oh, that's cute on you. When'd you get that? And he's always nice about it. And I'm like, are you plotting like an argument or do you just like genuinely like my outfit? Like,
sometimes I think it depends on Christian's like what's going through his head or how busy or stressed he is. Because sometimes I'll have something on that I'm wearing and he's like, oh, that's so cute on you. Was that new? And I'm like, no, I've literally worn this like 20 times in front of you.
Wore it the last 3 days in a row because I didn't do laundry.
But then other times he'll notice right away. Like he will notice if I get my hair done, but I think that's also because I let it grow out to where my full Latina side comes out, and then
I love when your dark roots come out though. With the blonde, I think it's so pretty.
I like it to an extent, but when it gets like too grown out, then I just feel like dirty. Okay. Yeah. Not yeah.
Your hair.
But I have been having moments where I'm like, maybe I should just let it grow and then just do a money piece and just because I feel like my
brown.
No.
Oh.
I've thought about it, but I don't think I could do it because I don't know. I want my hair. When was the
last time you were brown?
When I was pregnant with Eli.
Oh, okay. Is that just because you chose not to bleach your hair, or
I just was? It was blonde. It was pretty much this color, and then I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna go brunette, and I just did it. I don't know why. But I don't really like my hair brown. I don't know. I could see myself doing like a darker blonde or like brunette with some pretty blonde throughout it. I don't know. Blonde I used to be full jet black and I loved that, but I just feel like it washed my face out too much.
I don't think I can picture you jet black.
Yeah.
But like dirty blonde or like brown and highlights. Yeah, I think it would be pretty.
Yeah. We'll see. I just like being super blonde, you know?
Well, you can pull it off. Some of us can't pull off blonde. So.
If I had my hair,
and like I'm speaking for a friend here.
You could pull it off. You just didn't give your hair the chance.
My hair also doesn't survive with bleach.
I mean, we didn't even put a lot in it.
And my hair looks awful. My hair's crispy, dog. Speaking of hair, though, I do have a story for hair. It says I cut my hair and he didn't notice. A woman cut 10 inches off her hair and her boyfriend hugged her and said, "You look great." She asked if he noticed anything different. He froze, later admitted he thought something changed, but didn't want to guess wrong.
That's such an obvious, dramatic
change. 10 inches is a lot.
Also, a lot.
I feel like I'm going to have to give him a little credit here because if you're somebody who always makes him feel like he guesses wrong or says the wrong thing, then yeah, I feel like that's when they're kind of going to refrain from guessing. Like, no, that's not what it was. Or why would you say that? It's this. Or
yeah,
like whatever. Because like I know I was like, dude, I feel like shit today. And Mark was like, yeah, you look a little tore up. But really I was talking about my stomach. Like my tummy was looking like... And it's like, I could beat him down for it. But yeah, I really did look tore up. But...
You're like, oh, that's not what I meant.
If I beat him down, then he's never going to be like, then he's always going to be like, well, what is it? What's changed.
Yeah.
But no, he is very, very observant, and for that I am grateful.
My
For
gosh.
the most part. But I do feel like guys have fear of saying the wrong thing. Like,
Does he ever, like, when you guys hang out with us, is he ever like, man, Christian or Cheyenne looked rough today?
no, you guys are always pulled together. It's kind of creepy. You ever seen Stepford Wives?
No.
Creepy in a good way, by the way. You've never seen Stepford Wives?
I've never heard of it.
What?
Is it a show or a movie?
It's with Nicole Kidman, I believe, isn't it? It's a movie.
Oh.
And basically, okay, so she's a writer and she moves to this cute little small town or whatever. And when they're in this small town, I forget why they moved there. I don't remember if there was a purpose. While they're in that small town, there's a gentleman's club. Husband goes to gentleman's club. Come to find out, they take their wives and they put them into this machine that turns them into a robot, and you get a remote. And the wife looks exactly the same, but you can make her boobs bigger or smaller, her butt bigger or smaller, her tummy tighter or bigger, her hair longer, blonder,
Oh my
browner,
God.
blacker, you name it. You can keep customizing your wife as you please. And she is to tend to you for all needs. All needs.
Oh my gosh.
All day. The house, physical, you name it.
Damn.
And it's like this whole secret society thing. And so they're the Stepford wives. And so she starts figuring this out because the husband starts freaking out, like, what the fuck is going on? And there is one wife who lives there who has not done it.
Mm.
So, and you can tell she's just like a little bit bigger and all that and stuff like that. And I think she knows what's going on and chooses just not to take part in it and all that. And she thinks they're all fucking crazy.
Uh-huh.
But I can't remember if the husband tries to get his wife to do it or not, but I know she does it and they like expose them and all this stuff. It's really good. It's not like a crazy conspiracy movie or suspenseful or anything, but it is like, it's like fun with like light suspense as you're figuring out what's going on in this little town. But it's actually a really good movie.
I did watch a movie kind of similar to that not too long ago, and it was about this boyfriend and girlfriend, and they go on this trip, and she's meeting all of his friends, and then you find out pretty soon into the movie that she's actually a robot, and like you can order a boyfriend or a girlfriend exactly to your, what would you say,
Preferences?
like preferences. And yeah, like, and then they program them into making them think. So like she was so convinced that she wasn't a robot because they make it to where like they have memories of how they met each other and this and this, and then she ends up like killing them all or some shit like that. Yeah. Mhm.
What movie is this?
I'll have to look it up.
It sounds awesome.
I know. I'll have to look it up. It's really good though.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Okay, I have another one. It says men don't see lashes. I felt like you'd like this one.
Mm-hmm.
A guy posted that his girlfriend got upset because he didn't notice her new lashes. He said, I thought you were just extra pretty today. And then women commented on it. That's not the point.
I did notice that too. Like if men notice when girls have lash extensions or hair extensions or more makeup or whatever, and some of the men were saying that they didn't really care or notice if her girl had lashes. They'll just notice like, oh, she looks like she has more makeup on, or something's different about her, or um but some of them did say, just like with like lip filler and injections, like when it looks too big or
Too much.
the lashes that look like they're like freaking caterpillars on
Mm-hmm.
your, or whatever they say, that's when they're like, oh, it looks a little unnatural. But yeah, a lot of the guys like said they don't notice. They'll just be like, oh, something's different about you, and then
See, and guys act like they like cute and plain and natural. And I do believe that to a certain extent, but you better believe growing up, every time I liked a guy, guess who he liked more? The girl who had the extensions and the lashes and her makeup was always done
it's
and this
true,
and that. And it's
though.
like, yeah,
yeah,
you act like you like the girl who doesn't care to get ready and do her makeup and is just naturally pretty. But no, you motherfuckers are going towards the one who's literally putting all this effort into how she looks, which nonetheless she's stunning. But it's like,
yeah.
well, you didn't actually like the one that looked like a little boy.
Oh,
it was like my only thing I lucked out with Marco.
Though. It is confusing though. Yeah.
It is confusing because I feel like every time it was, oh, I don't like a girl who's like 90 pounds, but then you're like, okay, but you chose the skinnier one.
Mm-hmm.
You chose the prettier one. You chose the one that did all this stuff. Like, I I just feel like they do win. Like beauty
Yeah.
does win. It does.
Hmm.
So,
But I
like
will
I
say,
like when
like,
I have
I do it for
extensions.
myself, 100%.
Yeah, same. I like when I
Yeah.
have extensions in my hair. I like when I have lash extensions. Like I like
Hmm.
when I feel good about myself. And I do have to say, I feel like when you have those things that make you feel good about yourself, it makes you more confident. And maybe
Yeah,
that's what's more reeling
100%.
is the
Yeah,
confidence.
maybe.
I
Maybe.
could see that.
Yeah. I have talked to Christian about it too, and he said yes, like he prefers more of the natural look, but most important to him is if the girl likes doing shit. Like he's like she can't be a bitch and she has to enjoy activities. So like
Look pretty, but go hiking.
yeah, like we like to golf, we like to snowboard, we
Mm-hmm.
like to like we're always open to trying
Yeah, you're
something
definitely the
new.
cool girl. You're the cool girl.
Thanks. I just love
I'll
getting
dabble.
the
I'll do it, but I'm gonna look fucking dumb doing it. But
I
I'll
just
do anything.
I just love getting the adrenaline rush.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an adrenaline. I won't go skydiving. That's the one thing I
I
won't
want to
do.
go skydiving so bad.
That's the one thing I won't do. Since I
Why?
had kids, I've just
Oh,
like I'm like,
okay.
I don't want to do that. But I'll go swimming with sharks. Like I'll do stuff like that.
Okay, so you could get eaten by a shark, break your neck
Okay, but
snowboarding.
that would be a cooler story than dying
You wouldn't be able
skydiving.
to tell the story.
Maybe if I just have a little bite, I'll be fine. I'm like,
Just a
oh,
nibble.
I got bit by a shark.
That was us in Hawaii. We're like, if we could go back with just a nibble,
Can you just holding on my
just
hand?
a little. That is so funny.
um, what do men care about that women don't? Car examples: car mods, fantasy football, gaming stats, grill equipment. I think really just anything manly.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a huge sports person, but my husband really isn't either. Um,
I read a thing about a girl who her boyfriend asked how the car sounded, like if
mhm.
it was sounding better, because he had changed the exhaust twice on it.
Yeah,
And she didn't even notice. And he was just like kind of bummed out. He was like so proud of himself because he did it on his own and
yeah.
everything. And I'm just like, oh, sometimes I do feel sad because Marco will be like, well, did you see your car? I took it to get cleaned, and I was like, oh no, but thank you. I didn't notice.
That's funny. Um, have you seen? I saw this funny video the other day that was asking like if the guy noticed that he fixed her car or how long it's been making a weird noise, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, I don't know, like a couple days or something when it's actually been a long time, but
Yeah,
it
that was me with my car
shows
recently.
like her driving and it's just like death metal playing like super loud so she wasn't able to hear.
I feel like I've seen that. Where it's like, how did you not know this was going on? She's
Yeah,
like, in the
yeah,
car. Mm-hmm.
that would
That's
be me
funny.
for sure. Because every time I like drive in silence, I'm like, is something wrong with my car? Because I'm just so used to driving with super loud music on.
I always have kids screaming in my car, so I wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
When I recently
sorry
had a
about
car
that.
issue, my dad was the one who was like, baby, do you not hear that coming from your car? And I was like, what, the engine running? And he's like, sounds
Okay.
wrong. What do you know? A couple weeks later, my car's broken down in the fucking driveway because
Hmm.
I don't even know my water pump blew, if you know. It's fixed now, guys, but
Communication styles. Men and women speak two completely different languages, which I completely agree with. As far as like, if you say I'm fine to Marco versus if he says I'm fine, I feel like those are two completely different
yes,
meanings.
but he knows when I'm lying, which is really annoying, and he'll be like, I know you're not fine, but I'll ask you later. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
He reads my language well.
Yeah.
But yeah, very much so. Or like, do whatever you want. Like when he says it, it's annoying, but when I say it, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym then, I'll go do it. And it's like, that's not what it meant. Whatever you want meant do exactly what I want you to do.
I watched a video on these girls interviewing their bosses on what it means if a girl says she's fine. And one of them was like, if she's saying she's fine, that doesn't mean she's fine. That means she's actually planning your death. And you better fix this shit. Which is very true. If I
That's funny.
said, like, I'm fine, one over text, yeah, Christian's probably terrified. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Because you're
Or
never gonna use
K.
those words if you're good.
Yeah.
When
But
I'm fine, I'm like, no, I'm good. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm fine. Like I am. Like I am.
ours is very emoji related. I think I told you this last time. Like when we don't do emojis, that's when we're like, if we're fighting or arguing,
Who, you and Christian?
yeah, we don't do emojis.
She didn't fucking smile.
Yeah, so like
not
that means so if I won't use emojis for a couple of texts, he'll be like, "Are you okay?"
Funny, Marco never uses emojis ever.
Marco's just a serious personality in general.
He's really not though. He's probably
I've never
one of the
hung out
silliest
with
people I know.
Marco. I've never seen him silly.
That's
Every
funny.
time we hang out, he's very tired and serious and is like, "Yeah, this happened at work." But I'm like, "Tell me all the stories. Let me see the videos. I want to see all of it."
Give me the gore.
Yeah, I love it. But I've never seen him like let loose or have a good time.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna make it happen then.
Yeah, tell him I think he's really boring, and maybe then he'll want to
I'm gonna prove her wrong.
Yeah, he needs to.
Yeah, he's fun. I could not be with someone who's a total fucking dud.
Well, you're very like bubbly, so I know sometimes people like hang, they're opposites. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, she's the bubbly one in the relationship.
And you know what? When I act bubbly, he tells me that I'm acting cute, and that makes me mad.
Dumb, huh?
Yes!
Asshole.
100%. That's his language, where he's telling me that I'm acting dumb.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I get really, and he will feel bad because sometimes like I'm genuinely just like having a good time, and I say something, and he'll be like, "Stop acting cute," and then I'm like, "Oh," and then I get really, really insecure like instantly, and then he's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Like, you're fine. Like, have fun." And I'm like, "No, now I feel like
now
fucking
I'm gonna
embarrassed.
Go home.
Now I feel embarrassed. And I feel like I just fucking embarrassed myself in front of everybody. Like, okay, what did I do? Go in the bathroom and cry. Come back out with swollen eyes. I'm fine. I just had an allergic reaction to the toilet paper."
Do you have any Benadryl or a whole box? I can just
actually just
eat myself all right out.
Let me just do a line of cocaine or something. Oh my goodness. Man.
Yeah, the way we text versus the way they text, I
totally
think
different.
Is totally different. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, or if there's confrontation or like a guy's mad or a girl's mad, a guy won't be like, "Hey, you good, man? What's wrong?" Like, guys will just be like, "I don't know, he'll be fine, he'll get over it."
I know. I'll be like, "Babe, what's wrong with him?" "I don't know. If he wants to talk about it, he can talk about it." Like, don't you care about his heart?
Yeah, like, don't you want to ask him? He'd be like,
you just want to go to him and be like, "Bro,
it's okay.
Are you okay, man?
You can talk about it if you
want a hug."
You want a hug? Yeah, and they're just like, "I don't know, he'll be fine." Peck to peck. You want to cross streams?
And tone. Tone is a huge thing for me.
Yes, yeah.
Oh God, if I say, "Can I do it later because I want to do this?" and you're like, "Sure, whatever." That is not a good tone. I don't care if you didn't yell. I don't care if you weren't trying to be mean. That was not okay.
That was an annoyed
Because now
tone.
I'm not comfortable going to tan first before going to do whatever we need. Now, let's fucking all get up and go do what needs to get done.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't get done within 5 minutes now, I'll lose my shit that your ass is not up out of the chair ready to go. That is me. Tone is everything to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I am an overthinker with tone. That's about the only thing I'll overthink when it comes to like arguments or disagreements and stuff. I am a pretty easygoing person when it comes to things. I let everything know.
Yeah.
But if there's the wrong tone, I won't yell or anything, but I'm gonna be like, okay, so obviously something's wrong. That was not the right tone. Or okay, maybe next time we don't talk like that. Maybe next time say it nicer. Say it. How would Bridget do it?
That's what would Bridget do?
It's okay.
Oh man.
WWBD it, okay?
Yeah.
WWBD it.
That's funny.
Tone or intent.
I'm trying to think if we use. I'm sure I have a tone.
You probably are the one with the tone.
Probably more so than him for sure. I also, I don't know. I need to ask him. Do I have a tone? Mine's more of I get quiet. I get quiet, and I try to internalize things now. It's when we fight, because I'm like, is it worth fighting? Let me just think about it. And then I'll be overwhelmed, and I'm like, but I really don't have any reason to be overwhelmed because I'm so grateful. My kids are healthy. I have this, I have that. So then I'm like, making excuses in my head as to why I shouldn't be overwhelmed or annoyed with him.
It's stressing.
There goes my internal monologue.
Hold on. That was one tab. We'll close that tab.
Yeah, let's close that one for now.
Oh God, I get quiet too because I monologue everything I want to say to rebuttal an
Mm,
argument because I don't like to fight and I don't like confrontation and I'm not good with it. And I like knowing what I'm gonna say and be ready to say it than feel lost in the sauce and look fucking stupid.
mm-hmm,
And sometimes when like the argument goes too fast, afterwards I'm like, well, why didn't I say this? Or why didn't I say like that's why I was legitimately upset. Like that's what was bothering me. That's what was wrong, not this. And that's what the focus was over here when it should have been shifted over here.
yeah,
So sometimes when I'm upset about something, I'm like, okay, I need to make sure to bring up this. I need to make sure to bring up that. Like, not like a throwing things at the person, but like just understand I'm upset because of this.
mm-hmm.
Like, that's what bothered me. But if I don't do that, then I'm like quiet. I don't know how to argue back.
I will agree with that. Yeah, I'm really bad at. Um, Christian is very, very good. I think also being in sales helps him. He's
Yeah,
very good
totally.
at verbalizing and saying the best shit during
Mm-hmm.
arguments. And I will blame this on my upbringing in my childhood that I was always terrified. So confrontation was not for me. And even if I did try to speak up, it didn't matter. I was fucking in trouble no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, I more of like, he'll have this great explanation and like about this, and this, and I'll be like, well, well,
You suck.
you're mean.
That was rude.
That was not nice.
My
I'm
feelings
not.
are hurt.
So
No.
I think that's awesome. No, no.
Sit down. I've got more to say, but I need a minute, okay?
Yeah, that's
Walk
why
around the corner. You got this. You got this.
I try to internalize everything now to figure out if it's worth even having an argument over or just like letting it go and talking about it later with him. Because yeah, I'm not.
I'm
And we
great at
both
letting
get
it
so
go.
heated. We both get, when we do fight, we both are so stubborn that we just are like at each other's throats. So it's, thank God we don't do that often. And so it's better for me to just let shit go.
It does help me, and then I get
It
over
does
it.
actually help.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this
I'll
gonna
be.
be worth, am I gonna remember this in a week? No? Okay, then
I
just
might
let
be
it
like a
go.
little snotty about it at first in my head,
Yeah.
like I could throw this at you now, but I won't. I could throw this at you now, but I won't.
Yeah.
We could do it now, but I won't. And then I'm like, oh, I'm over it. I'm good.
I'm over it.
But Marco's
Yeah.
job is not fair either because his job is to articulate every fucking
Yeah.
situation he does and know how to be clean verbally with every fucking
Yeah.
explanation, every single scenario from
Yeah.
beginning to end. So that boy can, the script is ready in his head and he's throwing solid remarks at me. And I'm like, you're not wrong. It's true, but slow down so I can get one back. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. You're making a valid point.
Sit down.
No.
I did buy, I saw a funny thing saying that if your siblings fight a lot or your family or you and your spouse, you buy party hats. So when there's an argument happening, you all wear a party hat and you see how long the fight lasts. And clearly,
I'm gonna do that with my sisters and my mom. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, so I have party hats and we've done it before, and the fight didn't last long. So
you know what's funny is my sister and I, we married each other. My sister is the most stubborn dickhead person I know, but yet within a second, like we'll feud, and then we're like, do you want to go to Target and get some Starbucks? I'm bored. Yeah, let's go. And then we can walk around Target for hours. Nothing ever happened in the morning. There was no argument. Like
I feel like that's
things
sisters
like that.
in general.
Well, her husband is very much like me. So when I see them bicker, Gabby talks to him like Marco talks to me sometimes, and then she's like, I wasn't even fucking rude. Why are you so sensitive? And I'm like, you're hurting my feelings, and I'm not even in this, Gabby. Like, calm down. And she's like, oh, you're like, you two are so sensitive. And Marco's like, what's the problem? Because all she said was this wasn't done. And I'm like, you would agree with her. You would agree.
You're like crying, leaving the house, and she's like, this fight is even with you.
Yeah. No, I'm fighting with Marco too.
Hurt for him.
But yeah, and then you just see her husband sitting there like, Gabby, would you like me to make you some breakfast? And I'm like, I'd like some because now I'm stressed out. But it's so funny just the way he responds to things. the way I respond to things, and then the way Gabby and Marco handle things. And I'm just like, this is very much.
It's funny how people like, because how we marry the opposite of what we are, but yet we get along with, like, we relate to those who are more like us, but yet we marry and bond so well with those who are opposite.
Yeah, I agree.
It's crazy, you know.
I like the tough side. Push me around, but don't be mean. Beat me down, but don't hurt my feelings. Be a little rough,
but don't leave bruises.
Don't leave bruises.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh my goodness,
love that. That was so great. I agree with all of that.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay.
Are we doing overthinking and simple thinking?
Yeah, go for it. Lead the way.
Okay. So, a woman spiraled because her boyfriend ended a text with a period instead of a heart. What is it you think? She assumed anger. He said his phone auto-corrected. You can't auto-correct a heart. That was a bold-faced lie.
That was a lie.
He's a liar. Moving forward.
Don't lie.
Yeah, don't lie.
You can't sit with us if you lie.
This is why it's great that Marco doesn't use emojis or emotions at all in a text message. He's like, okay, sounds good, baby. And that's it. No exclamation point, no nothing. I'm a huge exclamation pointer. So like when
that's your emoji.
Yeah, that is my emoji.
But do you think that's yelling? Like, are they like?
Do you think I'm yelling at you when I'm doing that?
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, because some people take it differently. So, for example, we give my mother-in-law lectures on it sometimes because she's also in sales. So we told her she needs to work on how she texts and responds back to people, because in our generation, text is huge. So she would respond back to people like, we'd be like, oh, our kids got first place at the tournament. And, you know, you'd be like, yeah, with an exclamation. And she'd just put YA. Or just, yeah. Or YEAH, period. And we're like, what?
Could be worse. She could be like, statistics have proven that that's very likely at their age.
It's so funny how it's very one text and one, whether it's a period or a question mark or an exclamation, it can be taken so differently.
Yeah. I'm a heavy exclamation pointer. And I love it
because
even when I'm talked, yeah, I'm always just like, I'm always excited though.
So it's like your hypervision, like, okay, I'm gonna clean the house and then I'm gonna go come over! Exclamation. And that's just you talking.
That's like, what they are. They're woots. My exclamation points are woots. Yeah, let's go, Tan. Woot, woot, woot. That's now you're gonna read it like that every time and you're like, fuck. This is so annoying.
I'm just gonna think of you in my head, like.
But it's easy because when I talk text on my watch, I can be like exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, and it'll do it. I can't be like smiley face emoji, heart emoji, smiley face emoji, because then it puts like the dumbest fucking emojis if it even does one.
Donut, water drips.
Send her the horse and the ninja warrior. But yeah, funny. I'm a huge exclamation points person.
I'm gonna pay attention to that now.
But Marco is not. He doesn't do anything.
Stopped.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Something popped up. Can edit it regardless. I don't know. Maybe it didn't. Something popped up though. I don't know, Mom.
Help me. I also. Sorry, you go.
I'm gonna pay attention to all your texts now.
I'm surprised you haven't noticed, because now I'm worried. Like, did you think I was yelling at her? Like, now I'm like, shit. Smiley face and exclamation point.
Heart.
But now you know that they're heart. Now you know that they're woots. Woo woo. That's what they are.
That's funny.
I'm a heavy exclamation pointer. So another one is worst case versus wait and see. So a couple argued because she wanted to talk through every possible negative outcome of a situation.
Really?
Let's just see what happens, is what he said. She said that feels unsafe. He said overthinking feels exhausting. Maybe this was a conversation between Marco and I, because this feels very like us. Sometimes, it's not very often, so I don't think I'm crazy, but like, we'll go do something and I'll be like, well, I don't, like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Like, I don't want to be around them or this or that. And then he'll be like, we'll just see how it goes. And I'm like, no, like, if this happens, we should be like, oh, babe, you ready to go? Like,
Like a code word or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if it
Have
gets
you
weird.
heard of the book The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins?
No.
You should read it because
What's
it
it
helped
about?
me a ton. It's exactly what it's called, let them. So it's just to help, especially us females who overthink everything, is to just work on like, oh, if are they gonna start a fight when you go out, or are they? I'm trying to think of a good example. Is I'm trying to think of something like what's something that would annoy you? Like for example, when you and Marco go out and you're overthinking stuff of when you go out with these
Okay,
friends
so
or
there's
whatever.
one in particular where it's always like a compliment insult that's given to me all the time. And I always talk myself up like, no, I'm going to fucking call them out on it every single time. And then I don't. So that's like when I'll talk to him and be like, okay, what should I do when I go hang out with them? Like, should I say something? Should I not? Like, what if I get too annoyed and I don't want to be confrontational and ruin like the moment for everybody? Can we just go?
So that's when the book comes in handy because I used to overthink everything too and like try to plan stuff out and I would stress about it when you 90% of the time everything would turn out fine, but you just say let them. Like, oh, is she gonna be a bitch? Cool, let them. Like, are they gonna be late? Okay, let them.
But then do
Like
I
literally
become the
everything.
friend that just gets like walked all over by them? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like
No,
close
I'm just
friends
saying
with them
like don't
anymore.
worry about it. When it happens, let them and if in the moment if you want to say something, but like the more you respond and like get yourself worked up, it's affecting you more than them. They're gonna sleep at the end of the day. You're not because you're gonna be overthinking it so much. I mean, I understand like saying something back totally, but they're gonna be more pissed when you don't react because they are
Well, I
looking
never
to get a
do.
reaction out of you.
I always just like stay positive about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you about this more after the podcast
Okay.
because it's kind of relevant to today, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like it's like I don't know how to handle certain situations with people who make me uncomfortable, is what it
Yeah.
is. So then I
And
try
is
to
this
think
a
like if this
situation
gets
where you have to hang out with them often?
not anymore, no, but occasionally we do,
Mm-hmm.
or like there has been one of his old buddies who just every time we hung out was just like so uncomfortable and I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like other situations, like he feels like we go to these things because he knows we should show up, but I'm also like, okay, well if this happens or if I'm uncomfortable, can we leave?
Yeah.
Like can we have that I don't want to have that conversation next to you like, hey, I'm kind of uncomfortable. Do you want to leave? Like I
Right.
want to have this prior.
Mm-hmm.
So I know like on the inside I have that comfort like if I want to leave we can leave.
Mm-hmm.
But
Me and
it's mostly
Christian
for
kind
people
of
who
have
make me
like
like feel uncomfortable.
we don't really discuss it, but we both kind of figured out that it's like our code word. It's like, all right, babe, ready to go? We have to go do this now. Like, and
Oh,
that's
now
just
when I
kind of
hear that,
like
I'm gonna be like, they fucking hate us. This bitch.
that's kind of like our way of saying like, okay, I'm tired, or we've never talked about it as if like, oh, I'm in an uncomfortable situation because I feel like in that moment I get heated if someone like pisses me off.
Yeah, see, I feel like you can handle these situations a lot better. So when I tell you later today
Okay.
what it is, you're gonna be like, oh, you dumb bitch. You should just do this. And I'll be like, I know I should, but I don't.
Just bring me with you next time. I'll handle it for you.
Okay. Okay. Sold. Be like, my friend's gonna beat your ass.
Cheyenne, where are you at?
Get over here. Don't hit me yet.
She said it.
She's coming.
She's told.
Stop.
No.
Oh,
Sit down.
But yeah, I do kind of like mentally have to pre-plan, and he's very much like, let's just see how it goes. It might not happen. And
Yeah.
usually something happens every fucking time.
Okay.
Yeah. Every
Okay.
time.
We'll talk about it.
I do have another one.
Okay.
And it was with an old coworker, one of the same group. You know who you are.
You know.
I would tell Marco, I'm like, she's just nasty to me. She's
Yeah.
mean to me. She's rude to me. Like, she's making people turn on me, and I've never even done anything mean to her or about her. Like, I didn't even know she disliked me for a while. And then we go out, and I'm like, it's just gonna be so uncomfortable because I know she's gonna be there, and like she's the pride and joy of the group, and I don't like that. And I used to be like best friends with now her best friend, and it was like very uncomfortable because like if she was around, I didn't exist. And you already know me, I'm already antisocial enough, so I'll go sit alone. And then it would turn into like, oh, Bridget doesn't like us and this and that, but it's like, you guys aren't talking to me, you're talking about your own stuff. And I didn't like the stuff, I'll tell you later what they were talking about. But long story short, I had kept telling Marco about it. And then finally we go to an event for work and she's there. And I was so nice, complimented her outfit. I said hi, ignored me all 3 times.
Oh, that's a little rude.
Said hi to fucking Marco. She loves a good his job, if you know what I mean. And then, yep. And Marco was like, hi, and walked away. And he was like, fuck that bitch. And I was like, yeah, you say that. You go, babe. Hype me up. Make me feel better.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Yeah. So it's like always me overthinking it every time. And then finally there was a situation that presented itself and he kind of like realized it.
Good.
But he didn't hesitate, which I appreciated. But at the same time, I was like, okay, I want to go now. Like, I don't want to deal with that bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I wouldn't do well in that situation.
Have you ever imagined a breakup prior to it happening?
I mean, me and Christian have been together for a long time, and yeah, we had our split, but no.
No. Because this one is emotional preloading.
I do it for, like, other people. That sounds bad. That sounds sad.
Okay, tell me mine. How do you imagine my breakup?
Mine.
Prep me.
I meant like if someone's saying like, oh, we're having issues, like I'm probably gonna break up with them soon, da da da. Then I visualize it.
You could have just said I came out on top. Like you could have just made me feel good about that. Scrolling past this one.
That's funny.
But yeah, this chick says that she imagines her breakups early so they hurt less. Part of the emotional preloading.
I feel like that can kind of be a bad thing though, unless because you're almost like
manifesting the breakup. Yeah.
Like what? Don't do that.
Why even bother dating if you don't see something long term with someone?
Yeah.
And that could be a biased opinion considering I've only ever dated one person though. So I don't want that to be like a knowledgeable opinion.
I mean, when Christian and I were separated, we both dated around a little bit, but I was never like with someone.
Because you could kind of see like, oh, it's not.
Yeah, I just wasn't. I wasn't interested really. It was everyone annoyed me.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you're annoying.
See, my problem before Marco was like, I liked them until they liked me. And then I was like, oh, this is no fun anymore.
Not a game anymore.
And then I was like, no thanks. And then I'd move on. And my sister Maya used to get so mad. She's like, are you fucking kidding me? You wanted how long for him to ask you out? And I was like, well, no, I'm not interested. But you know who I am interested in?
The one that's not interested
the one who doesn't like me right now. It's that one. Keep me reeled in.
That's funny.
Yeah. Marco's actually the only one who I ever gave like another chance to work things out with. Mm-hmm. Every time I liked somebody and they pissed me off or annoyed me or I lost interest, and then they'd come back later like, oh, and be like, oh, sorry, no, not interested. Yeah. Marco had me reeled in.
Who stalks more, you or Marco?
I'd like to say me, but I bet you that way more than me.
Yeah, that's funny. I could see him stalking more for sure.
He stalks a lot of fitness profiles. Like we'll sit there and we'll see like fitness chick CrossFit ladies or dudes or whatever it is, and he'll just like scroll, and we'll just watch them. And I'm just in it too.
That's funny.
Yeah, he likes to stalk fitness people, military people. He loves podcast people. He loves motivational speakers. Like if he could be one, he would be. Like
maybe he should start a podcast.
Boring stuff. Just kidding. He should start a podcast. Could you imagine they start a dadcast?
That'd be funny. They should do it. They do very well.
No, he's not allowed to. If I don't have the time, he doesn't have the time.
Yeah, everyone, just so you know, this is
sayonara.
This is Bridget's last episode. She's dipping out on me. I'll still be here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. It makes me sad. I cried about it the other day, but we're going to be okay.
It's going to be fine. I guess I still have to see her because she's my neighbor, so I can't be mad for too long.
I'll just wave at you in my car. Every time I see you, I'll be like, kids, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. Hey. Top of the morning. My stomach is growling so much. You don't hear that?
It's because we're starving ourselves.
Do you hear that?
No.
I'm surprised the mic does. Oh, I wonder if the mic.
Oh, that'll be funny.
Can you imagine? It's like, oh, goodness.
Okay. All right, here's some like little questions. Who's more likely to have an internal monologue? I feel like women for sure. We just have a lot more going on.
100%, yeah.
Men definitely think about the Roman Empire more, but now I'm convinced I think about the zombie apocalypse more than the Roman Empire.
I'm glad we think about this.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're going to be my go-to
Mm-hmm.
until you don't want to go anymore.
Until I don't want to live anymore.
She's going to be like, let's run off this
I need
bridge.
to see the zombies first. Like, are they slow? Are they fast? Can they smell fear? Yeah.
But you know what's annoying is like those movies where they are slow and somehow the person's like, no, falls on the ground. No,
go without me.
And it's like, bitch, get up. The thing doesn't even have legs. It's crawling with the top half of its body.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. Please.
Who is more likely to assume something is wrong when it isn't? Women, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel like Marco thinks I'm upset about things when I'm not.
Yeah. When he asks you, does it make you more upset? So, like, for example, when we come home, if I'm like, I'm in a fine mood, nothing's wrong. But then my daughter or Christian will be like, is something wrong? Oh, you're hangry, aren't you? And then I'm like, now I fucking am. Like, why are you starting shit?
You're fucking chinky fingers.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I love it.
Okay.
I like it because I'm like, oh, you think something's wrong.
Oh my
god. Attention.
I think of it as like, oh, you trying to start some shit?
Should something be wrong? What did you do?
Yeah. Well, we're
might as
so
well hash
opposite.
it out now.
That's so funny.
Yeah, me, I'm like, oh, that's cute that he's like looking at me.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah, I think it's cute. Look, no, nothing's
Who
wrong.
rereads text before sending? I will, only because I'm so dumb and I swear I'll type a full sentence and like 5 of the words don't make any sense or are not spelled correctly.
We both know I don't reread shit before I send it.
No, you don't.
Never.
I'm convinced you read like the first sentence and then that's it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I do glance through it to make sure I spelt names right. And even then, if it's a voice text, I say fuck it. If it's spelt wrong, it's spelt wrong.
You'll
like
figure
Siri
it out.
spells Maya wrong, so my sister spells Maya like Mia. Spells Sophie wrong. Doesn't spell the way I spell it.
Yeah, I think I get confused on how you spell her name because
I've noticed because some people text me back PH
and then
of F, yeah.
And I'm like, which one is it?
It's F.
Okay, I figured.
Yeah, it's F like F you.
Yeah. Love that.
So fine. That's her name.
Who spends more time getting ready? Woman, obviously. Who cares more about skincare routines? Woman.
I'd like to say I spend more time getting ready than Marco, but ultimately, in like the grand scheme of the day, I feel like I can't talk it all today. No, okay. Marco showers like 3 to 5 times a day. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that requires a new outfit, new chonies, new socks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which means not necessarily a new pair of shoes, but like he might switch the shoes if it doesn't go with the outfit.
I mean, sometimes I'll shower 2 times a day.
That counts as getting ready to me. Like, at least I only got ready.
I will get ready a couple times a day because my skin's very sensitive, so I will wash my face like 3 times a day and redo my makeup.
Oh.
Because
if I take my makeup off, it's off.
Yeah.
It's done. There's no redos.
That's it. One and done.
It. It's so funny because I only do my makeup for the podcast, I feel like. So when I do, I'm like, who is she? What? Look at that. And then when I see something wrong with it, I'm like, we're leaving it.
I did see something which is very interesting to me. It's who falls in love faster. And the answer was men. And it was psychologically proven.
I do feel like that's true. I feel like they act tougher on the outside. They don't verbalize it like we do. We feel, I love words of affirmation.
And we show it more. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially when you're starting a relationship, whether words of affirmation is not one of your love languages or not. Mm-hmm. I feel like in the midst of the beginning of a relationship, affirmation is key because you don't want to be lost. Like, what is this? I don't want to overthink it. And girls overthink everything. So it's like, I just want to know, are you interested in me? Are we dating? Are we not? Yeah. And then from there, I don't care. We don't have to jump into an engagement in a marriage and this and that. You don't even have to call me your girlfriend right away. But like, as long as we're kind of on the same page, we're monogamous. We're this, we're that. Like, okay, respectively so. Because I don't want things to turn around and be like, okay, so you're fucking other bitches? Mm-hmm. And I thought we weren't. And now I look crazy because I thought we were serious when we weren't.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think words of affirmation, like there is nothing wrong with telling someone. Now being 32-ish years old.
Shoot 2
There's
years ago.
nothing wrong with straight up fucking telling somebody if you're interested in them and you want it to be just them. You're not ready to make it official, but you want it to be just you two. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like people get so scared to like have those conversations. Like, just have them.
I'm laughing because this question that came up was one you already answered. Who practices fake arguments in the shower? Bridget. Who is more likely to imagine fighting off an intruder? Men. I do that too, though.
I feel like Marco never ever imagines what it would be like if someone intrudes to the house because his life is to know what to do. Me, I'm like, okay, the gun is over here. The other gun is over here. If I make it downstairs before they get upstairs, I don't have to aim or worry about the direction of the kids. So then I can get downstairs and I know where the gun is down there. And then if I can sneak into the garage, I can grab the one in there. And then I'm like, boom, boom, bang, bang, boom, boom, bang. And then I'm like, oh, I think I saw a screwdriver in the side bed drawer. Maybe I could use that just in case I don't make it to the gun in time. Yeah, and then I overthink it. Like, do I flip this switch or that switch? Or what did he tell me to do last time with it? And then I'm like, yeah, plotting it.
Who Googles survival scenarios more? Men, clearly.
I think so. I don't think I've ever Googled
I would love to look on their like search history.
Like... Marco's is probably all like tactical shit.
Yeah. Christian would just
fitness shit.
Probably stuff about like finances, Roman Empire.
I wonder if we had them. Marco only recently got into ChatGPT. He's only used it once, but I wonder if like we had them ChatGPT their mental questions for a month. What their thing would look like. A good one. That'd be so funny. We should have had them do that.
I know. Okay, well,
is that all for today? All right. Well, if this episode made you overthink a text, defend the Roman Empire, or open the group chat to ask, okay, but am I crazy? You're welcome. The men versus women, the group chat versus the Roman Empire. And we'll see you next time. If you go to our Instagram or TikTok, you can click the Hoobie link, and that'll give you access to all the links, and it for all the social media platforms, right? Okay. Yep. So stay unhinged, stay hydrated, and always hoot and holler. Bye, guys.